Welcome to yet another Friday episode of the Sport Rap Show. My name is Jesse Jackson Kauraitha, and once again, your host for today. We're looking forward to hosting you as we are about to uncover some of the latest previews and big events looming this weekend. It is a Friday, and of course, the weekend is packed with some action starting from rugby to football to volleyball and more news. All that and more. And now let's look at the latest on the hit list. Well, today on the hit list, the Namibia rugby national team, the Velviches, will be on course for a big competition as they face the Ugandan Cranes in a match at Walvis Bay. It is going to be an important one day, and the team has already been named for that competition. One will be looking forward to checking what the players that will be in action. And if you look at the squad list there, we have Osha Awala, Armando Combring, Haitembu Shifufa, Oliver Kurz, Johan Ludig, Prince Kauzep as the captain there, Max Kashiteo, Adrian Boysen, Jacques Theron, Godwin Sylvanus, Quiron Majid, Dango Burker as the vice captain, Alcino Isaacs, Jurgen Meyer, Aston Mukilongo, and then the substitution here has Gerard Thirion, Jason Benade, Setni Halupe, Ran Groove, Peter Dirkhardt, AJ Gerrans, Danny van der Merwe, Manfred Garup, Owen Havanga. The traveling sub will be Andre van der Berg, that one. And we also have the Ugandan team as well that will be traveling to Namibia. As you can see on your screen, those are the players that will be competing in that one, coming to Namibia to play against a Namibian team that has not seen action for a while. And as you can see, the names up of the forwards: Santos Sententa, Edward Inmenu, Fahad Maidu, Julius Obio, Sydney Gobi Gonjogo, Frank Kidega, Brian Okewoyoto, Pius Ogena, Nathan Asmire Bwambale, Blur Ayebazibwe, as well as Saul Kivumbi, Eliphaz Among, Brian Wandera, Frank Evans Kakula, Michael Steve Masendi Otto, Moses Zizwa, Emmanuel Luminiza Kiyaga, and then Simon Peter Oled, Desire Ayera. In the back line there we have William Nikore Ampire, Nicholas Kato, Arnold Munanu, Ian Arnold Munyani, Adrian Casito, Haruna Mohamed, Isaac Mazenganzira, as well as Conrad Wanyama, Wandera, Yazin Smith, Waswa, Shakim Zenzbuzi, Justin Kimono Simwende, as well as Guatu, Thomas Innocent, Ivan Cloud Otema, Timothy Kiziga, Aaron Ofoyorov, Liam Christopher Walker, and Joseph Aredo Ludwong. That will be the team battling and coming to play Namibia in an important rugby clash. Now, Namibia has been preparing for these ones, of course, at their performance center as well as the Hage Geingob Stadium, where they have been pushing towards perfection there before the match. Remember, it's just a friendly match, although it holds ground as the team prepares for bigger test matches. Let's hear from them.
Hi there, my name is Alkino Isaacs. I think the June preparation is a very important time. As you can see, all the African teams are highly busy. So we want to be a big part of that, playing a few games. And we hope to see the Namibian people come out and support us, and hope we make you proud.
Well, speaking of legends, the legends of Namibian football, former Brave Warriors players will be traveling to Botswana, where they will be competing in a Four Nations tournament of the golden oldies of their time. The date will be on 21 June 2025. The venue is the Obed Itani Chulume Stadium, Francis Town. This team, of course, they have been assembled to actually go and deliver. Obviously, they will be leaving on Tuesday next week to compete in this one. And if you look at the Namibian squad list there, you have Paulus Shipanga, Stephen Gwagop, Willem Schmidt, Arnold Dwesop, Armos Shiuka, Mohamed Osap, Franz Ananias, Maleki Ngaridemo, Johannes Kasibu, Johannes Congo Injo, Conrad Kaisep, Alfred Njenge, Rudolf Bester, George Hummel, Enrico Botas, Denzel Bruve, Ravundara, Shikuvu, Abechar, Namundunga, obviously, Robinson, Iyambo, Richard Garizep, as well as Philemon, Ronnie Canalelo. Now, if you look at that list there, quite interesting. Some of these guys are still active in coaching, like the likes of Philemon Canalelo with Bucks Buccaneers, Paulo Shipanga with Blue Waters, and all the interesting figures that we have not seen in a while in action will be the likes of George Hummel there. Alfred Jenge is also busy with his 609 company. Franz Ananias has not been in action for a while. Amos Shuka as well. We know the man has been responsible for the launching of the late Dr. Hage Geinkorp's Cup, and now we also have Gary Vemo, who will be in action, the coach actually of Young African FC, who will be playing against African Stars this coming weekend. So it's definitely a team assembled to go and deliver and produce the results. Speaking of the likes of Enrico Botas, I'm sure you will remember all those players of our time when they used to play for the Brave Warriors. Now we have a big one coming up this weekend as African Stars play Young African tomorrow in an important clash. This one is like a final, although African Stars will be receiving and being crowned the champions of the Namibia Debmarine Premiership. They won with a match to spare. Stars goes on toe-to-toe with Young African, a rival, of course. The team from Hobabas will be hosting their home match here at the Independence Stadium. Tickets will be $50 and it is $100 at the gate. As you can see there, it is the Windhoek Independence Stadium. And not only will this match see the two teams battle, of course, there will be some legends of their time also in action, as African Stars Legends FC will face our legends in that one. It is going to be a very important match and not to be missed, as it is the final match of the season. Bucks Buccaneers, of course, also in action against Unam for their final matches of the season. Those will be the only two teams remaining in the four teams actually that have still not completed their 30 matches. So this weekend it will be on for them to battle as well. Now we also have the netball team, the Desert Jewels, that travel to the United Arab Emirates, where they will be competing in that cup. As you can see, on Sunday the 15th, doors open at 10 a.m. and 11 a.m. will be the opening ceremony. Well, at 1 p.m. United Arab Emirates, the host nation, plays against the United States of America. That game will be at 1 p.m. while the Republic of Ireland faces off against Singapore at 3:30 p.m. on Sunday as well. And then the Namibians, obviously the two African nations, will square off in their opening match at 6 p.m. It is Namibia versus the Kenyans. And then Monday, the matches continue. That's the June the 16th at 12 p.m. Doors will open again. And then the Republic of Ireland goes head-to-head against the United States of America before Singapore faces off against Kenya at 3:30 p.m. while Namibia plays the host nation United Arab Emirates at 6 p.m. And then Tuesday, 17th June, the matches will also go ahead at 12 p.m. The doors will open, and then Kenya will play the United States of America, while Namibia and Singapore faces each other off at 3:30 p.m. while 6 p.m. sees United Arab Emirates against the Republic of Ireland. And now, if you can see the team, before they left, they held a press conference and a sending off this week. Let's hear once again what the coaches and the players had to say.
Hello guys, my name is Lede Kanyolo and I'm from the under 21 squad. I play goal attack as my position, and it's such an honor to represent my country or to come at this level of being part of the senior national team. And I look forward on bringing the trophy home, I'm sure we are going to win that cup. Thank you.
Cup to be played in Dubai starting on Sunday. We will be facing off against the Republic of Ireland, Kenya from the African nations, then from the Eastern nations, Singapore, and then from the West, we will be dealing with the USA. And then our biggest rivals, I'm expecting in this tournament to be UAE. The team has been in training for the past 10 days already. The team is very well prepared, conditioned, ready to go. We are the highest ranked team participating at this tournament. The intention is to win this UAE Cup and to come back to move up in the rankings. We are making a very strong bid to be included in the Commonwealth teams, which will be announced on the 30th of September. So we're working very hard. This time around, we've got two debutants in the team, in Loida Kanyolo. Loida, would you like to stand? Loida is joining us from the under 21 ranks, and she will be debuting in the circle in the goal attack. Then we also have another player that will be debuting for the team, Melita Unga. Melita, would you like to stand? She'll be debuting on the opposite side in the defense circle. Melita was involved with the Africa Cup in December as a non-traveling reserve. And then another under 21 that joined us, who debuted at Africa Cup already, Grace Majachi. So we are incorporating these youngsters also into our team because this is a dual tournament. It's not only for performance, but also for development. That is why these three players will be playing a key role this time around in our tournament. And then we've got the experienced ones. We will also be transitioning two players. Anna Kasper, the captain, will be transitioning to goal shooter. Anna, would you like to stand? And then also Alicia Ambongo. Alicia, would you like to stand? Alicia is also transitioning into goal attack, into the attacking circle for this tournament. So there's a lot happening for performance-wise and development-wise for this tournament, and it's in preparation for pinnacle events. There's one more change, but I'm not going to share that change with you yet because it's going to be an ace up our sleeves. But we're very much looking forward to the tournament. We are ready to go. Thank you very much for the support that you have given us. We are looking forward to your continued support, and we look forward to make the nation proud. And these players are looking forward to be real ambassadors, bringing back the gold to our land of the brave. Thank you.
We wish the team all the best of luck on their endeavors there. Sunday is the match. Of course, the opening match, Namibia will battle against Kenya in that one. Now, speaking of luck and all that, will be Brian Munango and Javon Wilson for their latest JSB betting segment.
Well, good day, viewers. And just like that, as you guys know, it is Friday and we are back. You guys are probably wondering, is this me again? No, 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 no. No need to fear. The man himself is back from the Cape. He's joining us in studio today. He's dressed very different to what you guys are used to seeing him on the show. How you doing, brother, man?
I'm pretty well, thank you very much.
Love the gloves?
Yeah, thank you, man. Sorry, man, I just caught a flight, as you know. I just landed a couple of hours ago, so yeah. But I made it. I love you guys.
And we love that you are here with us. Hopefully you can help our punters make some money this weekend. I mean, I've been helping them, you know, with the PSG bet that you weren't here last week, so I couldn't bloat. But yeah, like I said, PSG winning the Champions League for the first time in their history, beating your dark horses, beating your team. Yeah, just what are your thoughts on that? We didn't get your thoughts on
Heartbreaking. Heartbreaking for Inter. I mean, like, with a club with a lot of history. As you said, PSG is his first time, but they were outstanding in that final, and I have to give credit to the team and especially to the coach. I think Luis Enrique is doing an exceptional job there, and we look forward to seeing them in the Club World Cup.
Do you think Inter Milan win the Club World Cup?
Most certainly. I'm backing Inter Milan. We'll look at the outrights a little bit later.
Don't listen to Javon.
But I'm looking at Inter Milan definitely reaching the latter stages of that competition.
You know PSG's in that competition, right?
I do know that.
Okay,
and
cool.
they're playing, I think, Atletico first
Yes.
game this weekend. Yeah, so we're looking forward.
Okay, like we said, viewers, punters, there's always a lot of football to look forward to. I think, personally, I'm very excited for the FIFA Club World Cup. It looks very nice. The setup is dope. It's a lot of teams, and it's going to be very exciting. But before we do talk about that, let's have a look at some of the things that JSP is offering at the moment. We're starting off with Aviator Rain. Claim your share of Aviator free bets daily, running from the 5th of June till the 30th of June. Javon?
Yeah, brilliant. So there's $20 free bets, Aviator free bets, that is. That will fall daily. You just need to make sure that you are in the game, you have the chat feature enabled on your game, and that you have at least made a $20 bet 30 minutes, half an hour leading up to the rain falling, and that you also have at least a balance of $20 on your JSB account. That's the jsb.sports.bet.
You see, simple. You guys can, the money is raining, just be there to catch the money. And then match of the week, the focus, the FIFA Club World Cup. In the first match, we will see former Ballon d'Or winner Messi take on Al Ali, a club from Germany. Not Germany, sorry, not South Africa, Egypt. A club from Egypt. So with the FIFA Club World Cup, we're looking forward to seeing a lot of big teams that we know take on smaller teams. So that's going to be very exciting. I think we get right into it. Let's have a look at your best slip, Javon. I just want to see what you were thinking when you came up with what you came up with, because I know it's very simple.
Actually, I have a massive record in our continent. You know, the champions there in terms of CAF Champions League.
Okay.
Inter Miami, yes, they do have Messi, but I'll go with Al Ali. They're beating Inter Miami. Bayern Munich, Auckland City, that's straightforward. Look at those odds. Not much value there. And then, as you said, PSG, Atletico.
Paris.
I'll go with the PSG. Great form coming off winning the Champions League. So simple bet, 6.5 odds. I mean, yeah, 6.5 odds, $100 gives you 660. It's good money.
Okay, well, punters, please do jump on. Javon is riding off that Cape Town form. If you know what I'm talking about, maybe the bets will come in. If we have a look at mine is a little bit more risky. I think I got too excited, if I'm being honest. I have 94 odds. $100 gets you 10,000 Namibian dollars. I know that sounds crazy, but it's a good one. Inter Miami, I'm going with the opposite of what Javon said. I think Inter Miami are going to win just because they have Messi in their team. And then I'm going with Bayern Munich, Auckland City. That's over 1.5 in the first half. PSG to win, definitely. Chelsea, I also put them in there. They're going to win, but there's a couple of more games on that bet slip. Just copy the code. If you copy the code, you paste the code, you can make that money. I'll be here next week saying, why didn't you jump on? You could have made yourself some money, and that will be the chat. So before we do wrap up and leave, let's have a look at the outright winners and how the odds look like and who Javon's favorite is to win the tournament, and then we just see what you're thinking. So PSG are second favorites after Real Madrid. I do not agree with that. I'm saying PSG win it based off the form that they're in, but what are you saying?
I mean, Real Madrid has favorites for 5 odds. I mean, I don't think you'll get any value anywhere in the country at this moment for the FIFA Club World Cup, which we're all looking forward to. It's the very first time in its history that it's an expanded FIFA Club World Cup. We have so many teams, so it's very exciting. I mean, look at the likes of Bayern Munich also. City made some recent very good signings. At 6, that's great value also. I would also consider them. Atletico Madrid aren't too bad. At 15, Inter Milan 15, I'll take that. Anytime, any day.
Inter Milan 15.
I'll go with 15 odds, $100, 1,500, that's decent.
Put up, be brave, $1,000 gets you 15K. But I'm saying PSG all the way. They have all the momentum, and I'm siding with them. But that's all the time that we do have for you viewers. Panthers, please jump on, and we'll be joining you again next week. Same time, same place. Goodbye.
Well, we hope that those that go or follows what the guys are predicting there will be able to be lucky and score some big cash money. Now, before Ariochard gives us the latest international news, let's just relook at the Premier League table as we conclude the season, the Debmarine Namibia Premiership season, which began last year, ending now. Of course, it has been indeed a big one. Let's just look at how the teams will fare and those that were relegated as well. Of course, Kuka Tops, Young Brazilians, Blue Boys, all those teams were relegated from the Premiership table and will be playing in the first division next year. Barely surviving were Julinho Sporting. We're starting from the bottom now. Julinho Sporting barely surviving. You can see a team finishing with a minus goal difference of 24-4. They're up. It's not easy. These teams have conceded a lot of goals this season. Bucks Buccaneers were one of the teams that were going to fall this season, but actually managed to come back and do well as well, courtesy of Ronnie Canalelo, who took over the team there. Kahanja United, relatively, they have been completing the season always in that side of the table as well. Tigers FC, not quite a good season after starting well. Blue Waters also salvaging their season quite at the last points, at the last matches, because they really needed the points to get to 43 there. They were not doing well. Now, impressive enough is KK Palace. They finished the season in 8th place. Remember, this team was just promoted to the Debmarine Namibia Premiership season this season. Their rivals and neighbors, of course, sharing the same supporters and stuff. The fans is Shoke Chula Chula on 45 points. I think the coach John Sikerete said he was satisfied with that one as well. Then we have Unam FC playing this weekend against Bucks Buccaneers. They still can get 48 points if they beat Bucks Buccaneers this weekend, but of course it will only just be enough to end them at 6th place where they are now. And Bucks Buccaneers, let's go down again, at 33. If they beat Unam, they can come to actually 36 and be above Tigers FC. African Stars, they're 57, as we said. They can end up at 60. And Young African can end up at 56 if they beat Stars. So that is it. Let's just wait and see how it will be and who will be. And definitely African Stars will be crowned champions this weekend as they receive their trophy on Saturday. Ariochard is on standby for the latest international news. From me, Jesse Jackson Kauraitha, it is goodbye.
Good day everyone, time for international sports news, and starting off with golf news first. It is the US Open men's PGA that started. It's the third major of the year. It's being played at Oakmont Golf Course in Pittsburgh in North America, and it's a difficult golf course. The rough is quite thick and the narrow fairways, and then also the greens are quite hard and also fast. And the leading score is 4 under par, 66. That's a good opening round. That is JJ Spahn. He is from America, and just one shot behind him at the moment is from South Africa, Tristan Lawrence. He's 3 under par. Great first round for Tristan Lawrence. Hopefully he can maintain his good form. Other contenders at the moment, it is Brooks Koepka of the United States. He won the US Open before. He's 2 under par. And then John Rahm of Spain, 1 under par. And defending champion Bryson DeChambeau, difficult day for him, 3 over par. And then world number 1 Scottie Scheffler, also 3 over par. And world number 2 Rory McIlroy, 4 over par. So the final round will be played on Sunday. On to tennis news. The Queen's tennis tournament continues in London on grass, and number 1 seed Qinwen Zheng, she won a game in the round of 16. She beat McCarthy Kessler of the USA in 3 sets. And then number 4 seed Elena Rybakina beat Heather Watson of Great Britain 6-4, 6-2. Then also it is Emma Raducanu that beat Rihanna Stamkova 6-4, 6-1. And it is Raducanu that now needs to play against number 1 seed Qinwen Zheng in the quarterfinals. Other seeds still in the tournament is Madeline Keys of the United States and also Emma Navarro of the United States. They're both in the quarterfinal already. Then to close off today's international sports news, soccer news, Manchester United confirmed the signing of the Brazilian forward, that's Matheus Cunha, and he will go to Manchester United on a fee of 62.5 million that they need to pay Wolverhampton, and that's a 5-year deal for the forward to play for Manchester United. And then also news from Manchester City is their former player that's now gone, Kevin De Bruyne. He already indicated that a few months ago, and he will join Napoli, it was confirmed, and he was for 10 years at Manchester City. In that time, he was together with the team winning 19 titles with them. So that's international sports news for today. Hope you have a great sport day and sport weekend. We talk international sport again on Monday. Goodbye.